So previously, I reported on how Nique's ex-stepmom, Janae, was on Instagram Live speaking on how much she misses Nique and Kaiser. Now, she also insinuated that she still speaks to Nique.
That you miss your family is tricky, Trina. Am I missing my family? I miss Kaiser and Nique.
So Miss Cindy responded to a comment that stated, Nique let Janae see Kaiser. I know the story. I know what happened. But I know she genuinely loves him. Lovely told him she was gone to glory. Miss Cindy responds with, Kaiser don't talk to that lady. Another commenter stated, Miss Cindy dodged a bullet. I'd be so embarrassed for my new boo to know I even dealt with a person like this. Miss Cindy responds with laughing emojis. Someone else states, she talks weird, like she high or something. Miss Cindy states, very high. Then Miss Cindy goes onto Facebook and says, this message is for one person only. Stop saying Nique and Kaiser name, little R. You tried to make my sons choose you. Dummy, they are my kids. They never did you nothing. Go blank a straight shooter before I start posting receipts. I've been ready to expose your whole family. So now let's move on to this next topic with the Taylor family. Now, as many of you guys know, a mystery sister recently appeared and everyone was shocked to know that Papa Taylor had a child outside of his marriage. Now his other daughter is around the same age as his son, Mike. So now after this information was shared all over TikTok, people were waiting on the Taylors to respond. Well, Trinity responded first. Now Ty and Daisha speaking out, basically claiming they don't owe this sister anything after she went live and stated that they tried to hide her for so long.
Okay, this is part one of me addressing my sister, my little sister allegations. So yes, I have a little fucking sister. Yes, I do. Yes, she's the same age as Mike. We do not have an older sister. We don't. We only have one unknown sister. Okay, one. We don't have an older sister. I'm the oldest. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck she's talking about. For one, I had no clue that she stopped coming to my house because of whatever allegations she's trying to say. This is my first time hearing about that. I don't know what she's talking about. Not once did she ever watch my child, so I was confused about that as well, because when did you watch my child? When did you ever be left alone with her? Yes, my mama should have left. I still feel like to this day she should have left. But at the same time, I can't never fault my mama for staying with my daddy, because at the end of the day, my mom and my dad both made sacrifices. My mama made the biggest sacrifice. My dad put in the time and the work for me and my sister to be where we are today. So I can never fault them. I can never count their downfalls or anything like that. At the end of the day, those long relationships, they go through some shit. It may not be cheating, but sometimes motherfuckers find out they nigga gay during the marriage. It's a whole lot of shit that motherfuckers find out. Let's talk about it. But we ain't gonna talk about it. Like I said, every relationship goes through things. That's neither here or there. Hiding her, she was never hidden. Y'all just wasn't looking for her. At the end of the day, the platform that we have is called Taylor Girls. It's about me and Ty. It ain't about Trin. It ain't about Mike. It ain't about my mama. It ain't about my daddy. It ain't about nobody but me and Ty. That's why it's called the Taylor Girls. That's why it's a group for two people. Trinity was never in the Taylor Girls. She was just my little sister. She was never a part of the group. So let's just be the fuck for real. Like, I don't want y'all to sit here and try to drag the situation out more and longer than what y'all gotta drag it out to be. It's not that fucking hard. It's literally plain as day. Sit here and talk about it. My sister has never invited me to no band event, no event ever. You never even told me when you was having a prom. And at the end of the day, Ty still let you use her Rolls Royce to get pulled up in a prom. What kid you know pulling up with a Rolls Royce in middle school? I'll wait. Oh, okay. So we still supported you in some sort of way. No, we probably didn't pull up. But hell, we wasn't even invited to pull up. So how are we gonna pull up to some shit we was never invited to? She can never find a text message or anything where she's ever physically, formally invited me to anything. I've never been invited to nothing, to shit. So please find the messages and show me. At the end of the day, it is what the fuck it is. Our relationship is not the best. I haven't even talked to her since 2024. Really, I talked to her this year, but that's recently because of all of this shit that was going on. But prior to all of this stuff going on, I hadn't talked to my sister since 2024. I could put the messages on the screen. If she ever hit me up as if she wanted me to support her with the band shit, like monetary value wise, like supporting her with mattresses, popcorn, all some other type of shit. But it just was like, you don't even text me. You don't even say, hey, how you doing? Hey, sister, how are you? Hey, how are my nieces? Hey, this, hey, that. So it's just like, how do you expect me to support some shit that you don't even text my phone like on no other time other than when you want me to send some money for some shit? I'm not doing that. I'm not that green. I don't even send money to my stepdaughter for no goddamn fundraiser. I know you want to make it seem like we the worst people in the world. We just didn't have a relationship. We just this, we just that, we just this, we just that. The only person that owes you anything is your fucking mom and your fucking dad. Whether me and my sisters talk to you or not, it's not the end of the world. It's a million kids out here with other half siblings and they don't have a conversation or a relationship or anything. So I'm trying to make it make sense. I was grown enough and I was woman enough to reach out to my sister when all of this shit was going on. And I said to her in the messages, I said, hey, I know you see everything going on online. I'm trolling. I won't say anything about this situation if you don't. Time went by. She never responded back. So then I texted her again. I was like, damn, no response is really crazy. Then she finally texted back. I guess she must have had some animosity or mad about air because there's never been beef between us. So then she texts me and she's like, oh, I've been left on red also. And I told her, I said, when have you ever been left on red? The only time I've ever left you on red is when you asked me to support you about a fundraiser for your band and I didn't support it. That's the only time you've been left on red, which was one time out of the whole thread of us conversating and having a conversation. That was the one time that I've ever not responded back to her. But she tried to make it seem like I just don't respond back to her. I just leave her on red, which was a lie. And I have the messages to prove that. But at the end of the day, I'm the older sister. I'm big dog, okay? So I'm not finna sit here and bark at the puppy. I'm just not. That's my little sister. I still love her despite all of the little sneaky and slick shit she said on that fucking live. I still love her. I still support her or whatever she do. But at the end of the day, it wasn't my position to broadcast that I had a little sister. That shit still hurt my mama to this day. That shit still hurt me to the day. Hell, I'm still mad as fuck about the shit. And I'm not mad at her, but it's just a constant reminder of the infidelity that my dad had. So it's just like, it's a constant reminder of the betrayal. It's a constant reminder of all of the shit like that he did. And my mama ain't never cheated on my daddy. So for y'all sitting there saying some weird ass shit, my mama has never cheated on my daddy. Never. That nigga was the first nigga she ever had. So you have to imagine how that feels to somebody who, you know what I'm saying, stepped out. My mama ain't never did shit to be stepped out on. And let's talk about it. She's talking about her mama pretty hell. And my mama fine as hell too and still got that nigga. Fuck we talking about. Like, let's talk about it. Like, I ain't like that little sick ass shit, but we gonna let that shit slide. Part 2 of me addressing my little sister allegations. So yeah, I'm really just kind of going back to the live and some of the things that I seen on the live. So she also said something about the sister tattoo that all me and my 2 other sisters got. Why do you think you was gonna be included on a tattoo when you like 12? You wanted to be added into the tattoo when you got older and you were of age to get a tattoo, then we would have added you. It's not that fucking deep. Me and Ty had the tattoo together. It was just me and Ty at first. Mimi had an opinion about it and wanted to be added, and we went back and got Mimi added. We could have added you, but you've never formally brought this up to us. You're coming to social media about some shit, and you've never told us about the shit. Like the problems that you're having, you're telling us on the shit through social media. You've never formally expressed any of this shit to us. And when it came to recording YouTube videos, you've never asked me or Todd to do no YouTube video. And that's a fact. You have never asked us to do no YouTube video. Never. I didn't even know you was into all of that. So, no, I did not support you on no popcorn. No, I did not buy none of that shit. I ain't support you on no fundraiser. And I'm not. If you want my support, invite me to some shit so I can see you play. Like, that's the support you should want. And when it came to talking about we never posted her on her birthday and we never posted, hell, my daddy just got in me and my sister ass about not posting my fucking mama on her birthday. Like, people be failing to realize I be having a lot going on. I'm not thinking about that shit. Like, if I catch it, I catch it. If I fucking don't, I just don't. It is what it is. But you ain't never text my phone and wish me a fucking happy birthday. So what are we even talking about? Like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna just be real. It's just giving that you want attention. So I'm giving you the attention that you want. Because all of this shit, I have never heard of none of this shit that you making up and coming up with, ever. Like, you've never had a conversation with me about none of this shit. Never. So it's just giving you one clout. It's giving you one attention. So I really hope that y'all give her the attention that she's seeking, for real. Because this is too much. Everything you said in the live, it was just giving like, oh, they didn't do videos with me. Oh, they didn't do this. Oh, they didn't that. Oh, they didn't this. Oh, they didn't that. Pertaining to social media. Hell, make social media your fucking sisters, because at this point, that's the only fucking thing you give a fuck about. It seemed like me. You don't give a fuck if we got a relationship or not. Then, like I said, you didn't respond to the group chat. I made a sister group chat because that's what you wanted me to do. After we had our conversation, our deep sister conversation, you somebody, oh, I want to have a sister group chat. I want to be close. I want to this. I want to that. So I make the group chat. You don't even fucking respond back. And that's just what it is. And for all y'all in the comments talking about, I could have reached out to her mama. Reached out to her mama for the fuck? What am I reaching to her fucking mama for what? What am I reaching out to this girl mama for? Like, she has a fucking dad that she communicates with. So I talk to my fucking dad. I'm not reaching out to her fucking mama. For what? I'm not doing that. Are y'all fucking crazy? Did I just say my mama and her mama don't get along? That means if my mama, I'ma stand with my mama, and she gonna stand with her mama. And that's just what that is. It ain't no, let me go do this and go do that. It's not that. Do y'all really think that, let me just shut the fuck up. Y'all being very naive to the shit. Like, y'all trying to make up an excuse and trying to find solutions. At the end of the day, we found out about this shit when we were older. That's just what the fuck it is. Just as where the fuck it stands. We're not about to sit here and try to be like, oh, y'all could have did this, y'all could have did that. I just said I'm willing to work it out. I'm willing to move forward. She's still young. It ain't the end of the fucking world. The relationship can be repaired. The relationship can be fixed. But she has to want that as well. But I'm not finna go over and beyond to make a fucking statement, and she ain't doing what she supposed to be doing on her fucking end. If we gonna pull the motherfucking tug of war, we both gotta pull the tug of war together. But I'm not finna be the only one towing weight, and then she think I'm finna keep texting her, keep responding back. Like, no, you gotta make an effort. Hey, how are you? Let's start there. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, how are your nieces? How are my nieces? Hey, when can we go to lunch? Hey, when can we, like, make me feel like you want to be a part of our life. Like, you know how many people that come around, want to get clout, want to do this, want to do that. Like, it's just fucked up how this shit even playing out. It ain't even never been a problem. I've literally never had a problem with this girl. Like, it has never been, like, all the shit that she's telling y'all, I swear to God, I have never heard. Never. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. If my sister want a relationship with me, she knows she got my number. She can hit my phone. I'm going to answer. I'm going to pick up. I'm never going to not answer the phone for her. If she want to do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, shorty got prom coming up. Did we get an invite this time?
Things are getting even deeper because now his former mistress is speaking out. Now she's calling out the Taylor girls, also Mama Taylor. Now, Daisha claimed in her video that this woman knew about their family the entire time. Well, now she's speaking out and saying that that's not true and that these grown women need to stay in their place and keep her daughter's name out of their mouth.
Okay. So, I am Makaya's mom. I wasn't going to do a video. I wasn't going to address anything. I even told Kai not to address this stuff. But she wasn't the one who started this. She wasn't the one who posted a video about this situation first. She's a child still. I'm the adult. So if there's questions that she has that she may not know or is not her place to tell, and I don't have to address anything. But one thing about it, when it comes to my child, I'm going to defend her. I'm going to have her back. She's a child, and the ones who grew up with her sister, y'all asses in y'all 20s, damn near 30. So for the adults that's coming for her, you can kiss her ass. I'm her mama. Come for me, baby. Y'all motherfuckers sitting up here talking about shit you don't know. And I'm not even going to bash her dad. Her dad and we're cordial. We're cool. We co-parent very well. So I'm not even going to bash him. But what I'm not going to do is sit up here and protect other adults involved for the sake of my child. Kai was brought, like, all this was brought to her on Sunday. We was living our regular life, getting ready for prom, going prom dress shopping, getting stuff for her prom. Her phone notifications blowing up, going off, this, that, and the third. I told her, oh, like, let that shit go, let that shit die. But y'all motherfuckers kept coming. And she was even gonna leave it alone. She talked to 2 of her siblings. They had whatever discussion they had, and then one decided to post, and that's fine. Do what they do. That's their life. But just know that all parties were lied to. In the beginning, all parties were lied to. And again, it's not bashing her dad whatsoever. He's a great dad, great dad, great dad, great dad. Always been there, never missed a beat. But I have to tell you, I got to say it, like, his wife did not just, she did not find out about it, about Micaiah, when the kids the oldest 2, when they were in high school or whatnot. Their mom knew since Micaiah was 1 year old. And what they chose to tell their kids, that's them, that's their life, that's their family. Micaiah grew up as the only child on my end until she was damn near 10 years old. Keep in mind, everybody had a regular life. So back then, there was no YouTube the way it was, or Facebook, Instagram, all that junk. It was not that. I didn't know this man was married in the beginning. I had no clue. He was with, I'm not even gonna go there. Just know I didn't know. And it's still not to bash him, but I'm not finna sit up here and protect the adults. Like I said, that's what we're not gonna do. A DNA test was giving amongst Kai and her dad when she was 1, and his wife was there. I was there. Once I was brought light to the entire situation, and I knew that other kids were involved, I tried to be cordial. His wife don't even know the story. She don't even know the truth. So over the years, I tried to reach out, like when it was more so for Kai, Mike, and me, because they're close in age. I have invited her to our house at one point in time when we was having Kai a sleepover. Now Mimi has come to her like birthday dinner before, but that was on the behalf of her dad. But I was trying to be cordial, trying to give her an apology, tell her like, hey, not saying that I knew of any. She knows nothing but what he has told her, and that's okay. But once everything was brought to light, I do feel as though once she found out and decided to stay with him, you have to accept everything that comes with him. At one point in time, and this before the little internet thing, before this, Kai, once she met her siblings, she did want to come stay with them. She asked her dad. He kept saying he had to ask her, he had to ask her, he had to ask her. She obviously told him no, that Kai couldn't come. He even tried to include Micaiah in the very beginning of this, before things got to where it is now. But he was, it brought heat, tension between them, because her family did not know about Kai, and obviously they didn't know up until y'all just found out. So her family didn't know, so he was protecting her, and that's okay. He fucked up, and he's supposed to protect her, but it was at the cost of Kai missing out on a lot of things, and that's okay too, because over here Micaiah had a regular life. as you see, like we had like the ones who've been trolling on her Instagram had a whole nother family, and siblings. So, not saying anything too much out the way, but just know that Ma'Khia is not. She didn't start this. She didn't ask for this. This was brought to her attention. She don't go up here making videos addressing people, so she don't know the things to say, what not to say. And it's just like for the adults, again, coming for her, no. And it's a lot of things that I'm not going to say, because this is something that has gotten, like, it's pretty much was over with on our end. Y'all brought this shit up. It was trauma on all ends. It was embarrassment on all ends. And I don't have to go from step by step, detail by detail on her dad in that situation. Like I said, just know all parties involved were lied to. And shit still being said that's a lie. But that's okay. It is what it is. I just don't want y'all to be trying to bash anyone. Ma'Khia can tell her experience with them. No, those girls don't owe her anything, and I've told her that plenty of time. As long as her dad is there, and he's been there, and he's not going nowhere, that's the only thing that matters. And their loyalty is to their mom, and that's okay too. So if it's been times where she was there and purposely not put on video, and that's okay, because that's their platform. Kai never sat up here trying to be me. She's worried about the outside relationship with them. And as far as them not acknowledging her the way that she thinks that she should be, she has to, get over that and understand that's their life. And that's their platform. And it is what it is. But I just don't come for my child, Shirley. I'm straight Atlanta. I'm not sitting up here being no fake head Southern Belle. I'm straight Atlanta. For real. In real life. But it is what it is.
Now, she definitely threw a little shade there, stating that she's not acting like some Southern belle. Now, then Miss Taylor responded, posting a TikTok saying this.
Y'all still letting people that don't pay y'all bills upset y'all? Oh, okay. Love you, bye.